Bring it in, pimps and players. This Bro Fresco here, and today we're looking at the new Season 7 items. AFK warning, just on time. So Season 7 is here, well, pre-Season 7 is here on the PBE, and it came with a ton of new items. I think there's about maybe 5 or 6 of them. So along with the vision changes and the new warding system, there's actually a ton of new items, a completely reworked armor penetration, and new items for assassins because the entire assassin rework. Practically, there's just a ton of stuff to look at. In this video, we are looking at all of the new items, exactly what they do, what's changed. I'll be explaining it all to you. I'll be showing the unique effects of these items because a lot of them have these kind of passives or actives. They are really cool items, not just like a longsword like plus 10 AD, like they do have these actives and cool things that you can use. Without further ado, the first item on the list, we're going to go from cheapest to most expensivest shit. The cheapest and the first item is the control ward. Now, this is a new item made that replaces the pink ward. So obviously last season, Season 6, green wards got removed and replaced with trinkets or something like that. Now they removed pink wards and we have control wards. There's no pink wards anymore. The control ward costs 50 gold, so it's quite cheap. You can only carry 3 control wards in the inventory. So look, I can buy up to 3 of them, but you can only have 1 on the map per player. So even though you can carry 3 of these wards, you can't even have 3 on the map. So, and this control ward is practically replacing the pink ward. So as you use it, it places a ward that reveals the surrounding area. This device will disable and reveal nearby wards and hidden traps. Camouflage units will also be revealed. So not only does it disable the traps, it disables the wards. As soon as you put it down, just like a normal ward, let's test it out here. As soon as you put that ward down, and this might be a placeholder, they're definitely going to make it look a bit better. But that stops any wards around it from working instantly. As soon as you put it down, they can't see anymore. The vision is gone. If there's Teemo traps, the traps are going to stop working. Practically, it's a pink ward on steroids that's even cheaper. It's amazing. And next item on the list at 750 gold is the Poacher's Dirk. Now, this is an item for the jungler mains out there. Or actually, for top laners, maybe even mid laners, assassins as well. A really unique item. 15 attack damage, just a bit of flat AD there, but the unique passive, plus 20 movement speed out of combat, and another unique passive, after poaching 3 large monsters from the enemy jungle, which have a 60-second cooldown in between the 3, it transforms into a serrated Dirk. So we all know serrated Dirk, it's 1100 gold, so from a 750 gold item to 1100 gold, completely free, you're making 350 gold there as soon as you take 3 large monsters from the enemy jungle. You have to be a man, you have to get some balls and go in. I love that. It promotes aggressive play. And the reason I said this is not just for a jungler is because number 1, it doesn't just build into jungle items. Number 2, as a top laner or a mid laner, you can definitely go into the enemy jungle and try to counter jungle them, especially later on in the game. You don't have to buy this early in the game, you know. It still is a free 350 gold as soon as you transform it. Also, I guess as a top laner or mid laner, helps with roams, helps with getting back to lanes. So honestly, I think this good item could be used on everything. On fucking everything. Literally everything. Shit, I guess now I need to get 3 large monsters. Okay, be right back in 3 minutes. Alright, here we go, 3rd stack, and there it is, boom, transforms into a serrated Dirk. So for some reason I got like a little bit of cooldown on it, but there we go. Serrated Dirk, 25 AD, 15 lethality, and 20 move speed out of combat. So there's the Poacher's Knife, evolved into serrated Dirk, and as you can see, it has a unique passive called lethality. Now, lethality replaced armor penetration, flat armor penetration. Percentage armor penetration is still in the game, and if we take a look at, for example, the Last Whisper, you will see that it still has plus 30% bonus armor penetration, and so does, you know, Dominic's Regard and stuff like that. Now, there's more to it than just replacing flat armor penetration. Lethality is weaker early game, but scales better into the late game than just the flat armor penetration we used to have. And the actual formula for this lethality is 0.4x plus bracket 0.6x asterisk y bracket slash 18 bracket equals flat penetration amount, where x is lethality and y is target champion. Fuck that. None of you are gonna understand that. I don't either. That's some bullshit. Just buy lethality. If you play an assassin, just buy lethality. It's good. It's good. It's good shit. Anyway, moving on to the next item, the item that looks like a rainbow in a little glass jar. The item, I love this picture. I think it's awesome. It's just like a little rainbow that you carry around. Like, hey bitch, the power of the rainbow. So this is called Redemption. Kind of a contradictory name. Like, you're like, yeah, Red Dead Redemption, you gotta kill him, Shawshank Redemption, you know? And then this is like a a glass of love. Anyway, Redemption gives you 400 health, 75% base health regen, 75% base mana regen, and 10% cooldown reduction. But it has a unique passive and a unique active, and an AFK warning. Unique passive plus 10 heal and shield power. What is it? It's a support item, baby. You can build this potentially on like an AP mid laner that has shields and heals. I guess if you're going to play like Orianna mid lane, you could get this. It'll give you health and a lot of regen and cooldown reduction, which is really good. And I guess increase your shield power. But unique active is the cool part. It targets an area within 5,500 range, and after 2.5 seconds, calls down a beam of light to heal allies for 130 plus 20 per level of target health, and burn enemy champions for 10% of their maximum health as true damage, and deal 250 true damage to enemy what the can be used while dead. Is there any way to make this damn active even more complicated than that? Let's stand here and let's do it. Redemption! What? That is, without a doubt, one of the coolest items I've seen in League of Legends. That's gonna be awesome. It is on a 120-second cooldown, so it's like an ultimate. And honestly, that is better than some champions' ultimate ability. Like, that is literally better than some champions' ults. That's crazy good, and I think that's definitely gonna be a support item. Even if your mid laner built it as well, if you had 2 of these on your team, I don't think that would be a bad thing, having 2 of them on your team, you know? It's double heal, double true damage to the enemy champions. What could go wrong? Alright, so now we're going to die to the minions and use Redemption while we're dead. I'm excited to see this. So, we're dead and... Okay, there we go. Bruh, what? Alright, moving on to the next item, the Knight's Vow. And this isn't going to be the final image, I don't think. It's just a placeholder, meaning they will create a custom image for the Knight's Vow. A tank item that will give you 400 health, 100% base health regen, 20 armor, and a bunch of passives and actives. Let's take a look at this. The unique active is designating an allied champion as your partner, which has a 90-second cooldown. This is exactly the same as Kalista linking with somebody. You get a partner and you link with them, just like Zeke's Harbinger, for example, which is right here, Zeke's Harbinger, where you bind to an allied target. This, you bind to an allied champion as your partner. After you have bound to your partner, if your partner is nearby, you gain an additional 40 armor and 15% move speed towards them. But that takes this item from having 20 armor to 60 armor, which is a massive increase. Not only that, if your partner is nearby, you heal for 12% of the damage your partner deals to champions, and redirect 12% of the damage your partner takes from champions to you as true damage. Healing and damage reductions are reduced by 50% if you are ranged, so this item is perfect for supports. For a support like Alistar, if you want to peel your AD carry just amazingly, you play Alistar. You buy this item, you sit on top of your AD carry, anybody comes near you, headbutt them away, you pulverize them up, your partnered AD carry will take 12% less damage. You will also get healed for 12% of the damage they do. You also gain like this increased armor and move speed when you're near them, so you just constantly stick on top of them. And this is a great support item, and really gives supports a bit more room to kind of make a difference and protect their AD carry. And I really like this change, because I've been playing a lot of support in ranked, and this is a sick item. This is really good. That plus Zeke's, if they stack, would be awesome. So now we're going to swap to a clip, because we have to go into another game to record it. So now we're going to swap to a clip where we can see the actives and passives in action. So here we are in the support game with the Knight's Vow. We've got me on Alistar with the Knight's Vow item, and we've got Bunu here on Twitch. So first things first, let's see the active when we link up Daddy. It's just instant, no time at all, just instantly links, instantly. None of that Kalista bullshit, none of that Kalista bullshit, just instantly links up. And now we've got Knight's Vow, and it says, this unit has pledged loyalty to an ally. Damage redirected 0, healing received 0. Yo, Bunu, take some damage, heal, bro. Okay, so it tells you how much. Damage redirected 12, 39. Look, I'm losing a little bit of health. Like 12% really isn't much, but... Hey bro, I saved some damage for you, bro. 12% of damage your partner deals to champions. Oh yeah, I'm healing up. That's not bad.
Where did he go?
20 healing received. Ooh. 36, 44, 53, 63. It's like barely noticeable, man. It's pretty small. Yeah, so there it is, and then we reactivate it one more time. Boom! Get a little angel crown above our head. Pretty simple. As you can see, when I'm near him, 40. As I run away, I've got 330 move speed. As I run towards him, I get 380 move speed. So increase from 330 to 380, 50 move speed. And my armor goes from 70 down here up to 110, getting that extra 40 when we're together. Also, Alistar is reworked now, and I'm gonna do a little video about Alistar's rework, which no one really knows about. And now we're back, and let me show you the last new item before I get ruined by the minions in this custom game. The Edge of Night, which is gonna cost 3,100 gold. It'll give you 60 attack damage, a nice 35 magic resist, plus 20 lethality, which we just discussed is the new armor penetration, plus 20 move speed out of combat, so just like the poacher's dick from before, and a unique active called the Knight's Veil. Channel for 1.5 seconds to grant a spell shield that blocks the next enemy ability. This spell shield lasts for 10 seconds, and there is a 30-second cooldown. You can also move while channeling. So the first thing you want to notice is lasting for 10 seconds. That's a lot easier to use than, for example, a Nocturne spell shield. Where Nocturne, it lasts for like 1 second. With this, lasting for 10 seconds, like, if you use it in a team fight, you're guaranteed to block something. And with only a 30-second cooldown, you could use that quite often, especially in lane. Say you're playing someone like Zed or a Talon in lane against an Anivia, you keep this spell shield up, and every 30 seconds, you know, you've got a 10-second window where you're gonna, like, avoid an ability. And that is amazing to stop getting poked out in lane. Now, we've bought the item. Let's go test it here against Bunu. And, alright, use Headbutt against us. First, we're gonna channel it. As you can see, channeling. Oh, that looks sick! No headbutt for you, big boy. No headbutt for you. Damn, that's like a unique Banshee's Veil that you can activate. So what the fuck is up with this minion? So those are all the new items coming to League of Legends in the pre-season. There have been a few other changes though, namely with lethality. Pretty much all the assassin items have been reworked. If you go and look at Youmuu's, for example, now it has 20 lethality plus another 20 move speed out of combat as well. So just like changing to use that lethality stat, also changing because the Serrated Dirk builds into, you know, Youmuu's and also Duskblade. So now they all have plus 20 move speed out of combat, making assassins good at roaming. And I think they really are trying to make assassins roam more. You're not going to the mid lane just to kill the enemy mid laner. You want to roam, go bot lane, pick up double kills there. More of Malmortius has had lethality and armor penetration removed. They don't want assassins building this anymore. They think it's a bit toxic because an assassin who gets this MR shield against, you know, normally magic mid laners, I think they believe that's a bit toxic, but Duskblade and Youmuu's definitely did get changed to accommodate that. More of Malmortius, no longer an assassin item. And by the way, Abyssal Scepter got a cool little change as well. Nearby enemy champions take 10% more magic damage instead of reducing their MR. We saw that yesterday in the Katarina gameplay. If you haven't seen that Cat gameplay, go and check it out because that shit was lit. But apart from that, looking through all the items, there's the new ones. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smack it with the like, subscribe to bring it in, and also stay updated with all this League of Legends news. I'll be explaining all the new stuff that's happening in the preseason to you, showing you, keeping you updated. And that's pretty much GG. Well played. Shouts out to the man, Bunu, for being here in our 50-minute custom game to do these damn items. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed the show. That's going to be a nice defeat on the match history. But go check out more vids in the top right-hand corner. There's all the reworked gameplays. There's some other videos, skin spotlights. Like I said, subscribe, bring it in, become a bell bro. Turn the notifications on by clicking that bell, and then you'll be updated every time I post a new video, which is mainly just news and stuff like this, important stuff for League of Legends. And follow me on social media at Refresco, doing a ton of giveaways there, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. We're doing a ton of stuff, so there will be another video real soon. I'll see you there. Until then, peace on the street. Bring it in.